Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to your Sunday school lesson for this week. This is the last film Sunday school lesson that we will have. You can look forward to Elevate Kids this September for some in-person Sunday school. So let's get started. So we're learning about the Sermon on the Mount again this week, and it's Jesus' most famous sermon, and it's called the Sermon on the Mount because he stood up on a hill or a mountain and he preached about it. So today we are talking about prayer. Prayer is so important, and God hears all of our prayers. So I want you to imagine that I just gave you some stickers, and I have enough stickers for every single one of you. And I will only give you a sticker if you ask enough times. Let's see how many times that you'd have to ask. It's in our Bible reading, actually. It says this: ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and the one who knocks, it will be opened. So you have to ask a lot in order to get a sticker from me. That's my rule for today. But when Jesus tells us about asking for help, what does he tell us? He says, ask and you'll receive it. So does that mean that God will give us every single thing we want? Jesus wasn't saying that God is like a magic genie who will grant our every request if we just ask the right number of times. He was making a point that God hears our prayers every single time. God knows what we need, and we can trust him to hear our prayers and respond with what we need. So let's try that now. Jesus said to ask, seek, and knock. So let's talk to God about 3 different things. First, we'll ask God for help. So I want you to think of someone in need that you can pray for and ask God to help them. So you can ask God to help somebody. I want you to pray silently for that now. Jesus also said to seek. That means to look for something. So I want you to hold up some binoculars, okay? Some binoculars around your eyes, and we are going to seek for peace now. So I want you to silently talk to God about seeking for peace in your life with your little binoculars up, okay? So you can do that now. Jesus also said to knock. When you go to a friend's house, you have to knock on the door, ring the doorbell, and then your friend will let you in. So when we knock, we're asking to spend more time with God. So I want you to knock on the floor or a wall near you and ask God to help you spend more time with him. You can do that now. God hears our prayers because he's our friend. He cares about what we're asking for, what we're seeking for, and when we knock. He wants to hear our hearts, and he'll always respond with good gifts for us. God hears our prayers. He hears every single one of them. And when we ask for things that are good for us, sometimes he might say yes. But sometimes we ask for things that aren't good for us. And when that happens, we can trust in God still. Because he might not give us those things, and that's okay because he knows what we need. He knows best. God always knows what is best for us. God hears our prayers, and we can trust him to give us what we need. So I want to close in prayer and thank God for prayer and ask him to bless our week. So let's fold our hands, bow our heads, and pray with God now. Dear God, thank you so much for the gift of prayer. Thank you for always listening to us and hearing us. Help us to talk to you more, and help us to have a great week. In your name we pray. Amen. Thanks, boys and girls. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you at Elevate Kids. Bye!